Good morning, students. Today we will see about the ear. Most of the time, paramedical and nursing students are getting the structure of ear and physiology of hearing. So I thought I will make repeatedly. I am talking about so many missed my class. So I thought I will give you one simple overview about the ear. Ear is an important sensory organ. Human ear can hear the sound frequency of 20 to 20,000 cycle per second sound frequency. So if the person is continuously exposed to the sound waves only, their cilia will be going to get affected and other thing, and sudden big noise also may damage the tympanic membrane. Now we will see in a short we can remember in a external ear, middle ear and the internal ear. So we will see what is external ear. External ear is called the pinna. So the pinna, it has got helix and lobule. Okay, pinna made of the like a cartilaginous bone. It's outside we could see this ear. Main function of the pinna is really collecting the information from the environment. Then it conducts the information through the auditory meatus. It is called external auditory meatus. It is length about the 2.5 centimeter. It is in a 55 degree it is present. So that what is present in this external auditory meatus? It is made up of the skin and also some hairs are present and the ceruminous glands are present, and these ceruminous glands are secreting the substance called the wax. What is the purpose of it? Mainly it prevent any foreign material going and endangering the or invading the entering into the middle ear. Middle ear is mainly the delicate structure which is present called the tympanic membrane. So this is about the external ear and the middle ear. Middle ear, the first one we are seeing is called the tympanic membrane. So the tympanic membrane is so delicate, it is nearly 1 centimeter in size. Understand? And then in the tympanic membrane, inside the tympanic, it started from the tympanic membrane and it ending into the like it is ending with the eustachian tube, and it will finish with the oval window. Understand? So in between the tympanic membrane and the oval window opening, oval window is closed by one bone. We will see what is the bone. So in the tympanic membrane, one bone is attached, is called the Melius. Another one is called incus, another one is called the stapes. So the Melius bone, in the neck of the Melius bone is attached with the one muscle, the skeletal muscle which is fixing in the neck. It is called the tensor tympani. And also in the stapes is the smallest bone in our body. In this stapedius muscle is keeping it is in a position. Okay, so this foot plate is attached into the oval window. Understand? So if you see clearly about what is called Melius, it is a head and neck. This is the lateral process, anterior process, and the handle is present. So this another name of Melius, it's like a hammer like a bone, hammer like a structure. And incus is the anvil shaped bone. So most of the time one word will be asked and will say. So this one is the short crust, long crust and lenticular process, and this is a body of incus. So this incus, another shape is called the like anvil shaped bone is called the incus. And what about the stapes? Stapes is of course a head and foot plate down and neck. This anterior crust is present, foot plate. So these three bones is the smallest one is called the stapes. Understand? So it is open into the round oval window. It's down little. It is called the round window, and continuous of there is a one tube is called eustachian tube. So the eustachian tube is playing an important role, especially for the children. Ear infection or throat infection may also will be affecting. Some obstruction also may continuously is one also may cause the deafness. Okay, so in front of the oval window there is a scalar vestibule is present. It is present, and scalar vestibule it is in scala tympanic. It is present. That we will say this one. This is about the external ear and the middle ear. What is called inner ear? So what are the components of inner ear? is called the vestibules. What is called vestibules? How it is forming? Who is forming the vestibules? Utricles and sacules are forming the vestibules. Utricles and sacules are connected by the ducts of endolymphaticus, duct which is connecting. So it is internal ear containing a vestibules and will be the cochlea. This cochlea is called like a snail like a structure. It is 2.5 like circle, 2.5 circle it is there. It's not complete 3 circle, and which is about the length is about 35 mm length is there. And about the semicircular canal. Semicircular canal, this one is called the superior canal, and below that it is called the inferior canal, and this one is called the horizontal canal. This is in each semicircular canal there is one outpouched structure is called the ampulla. This ampulla, the red area which I have marked, this portion is called the hair cells are present. So the hair cells, what is called hair cells? See, hair cells where the nerve endings are started. So these cells only, it's converting the mechanical energy into the action potential. This action potential impulses are taken through the nerves and taken to the cortex area of the brain. So this is the supporting cells, and this is the hair cell. It has got a nucleus, it has got a cilia. This one, namely 2 cilia are really present, but you can write only cilia. You can remember that much is more than enough. Here is the nerve ending which is started. So where and all it is hair cells are present. These are all the areas hair cells are present. What is present inside is called endolymph. Endolymph ductus which is connecting with this one. So impulses are passing from the utricle to the sacules. And where is the cochlear duct is present? So what is cochlear duct? So cochlear duct is present between the scala vestibule and scala tympani. Where is the scala vestibule is present? Scala vestibule is present just in the round oval window. Front of the oval window it is starting and it is ending into the scala tympani. Understand? So this where the cochlear duct is present, inside the hair cells are present. So these hair cells where the nerve endings, or these one are the afferent vessel, we taking the converting the impulses into this one. Okay. So how these waves, what is the physiology? What is called the physiology? Physiology means physiology of hearing. So human ear, as I told you already, human ear can able to hear the sound frequency between the 20 and to 20,000 cycle per second. You can hear it decides the frequency, pitch, the resonant sound, whether the low sound or what is the pitch we are telling. So the sound waves and vibrations which will be collected from the external ears, and it is passing through the external auditory meatus, and it is vibrates reaching the tympanic membrane. So the tympanic membrane, it is making the inward and outward movement of the tympanic membrane, which is also causing some vibrations. So these vibrations making some movements in the inward outward movements through the ossicles. So these ossicles, the chain of movements are causing. So these chain of movements ossicles, the end bone, this Melius, incus and stapes is the end bone. So these movements will be causing its end up in the oval window. So the oval window, what is happening? It's caused the vibration in the fluid which is present is called endolymph. So in the endolymph, it is going to the stela media. So this caused the this we have a hair cells and all, it is present. So the basilar, so I told you where the scala vestibule, scala this one, and this it is sound waves are first it is utricles it is going, and then it is going to the sacules through the duct, ductus endolymphaticus duct it is going, and these hair cells are very sensitive to this one. So these mechanical waves are being converted by some of the cilia are taking these wells, making it as an action potential. This action potential conducting the impulses to the nerves. So these nerves are taking into these nerves or nerve bundles or fibers are going. So all this is connected. So if you see these are all the area hair cells are present. It is all being connected, and it is forming a track, and it is taking into the tympanic like 8th cranial nerve, and it is going to the temporal area, cortex of the brain, temporal area of the brain, it is going to the this one. So this is how the air movement like hearing impulses are passing from this external ear to the middle ear, and from the middle ear to the internal ear, and it is rotating, it is inside, it is going inside through the oval window, and it is coming out through the endolimb, it is coming out to the round window. So this sacules and utricles playing a main role in the balance organ of balance, they are playing a main role. Understand? And the structural and functional unit of hearing is called the cochlea. Why it is called this cochlea? We have a cochlear duct, and this having a hair cell. So the cochlea, this area is only very, very important for the hearing. If any problem had happened here, is conductive hearing loss will be occur. So sometimes mechanical injury will be causing the mechanical hearing loss. When you see the applied anatomy where this wax deposition will be too much, will be causing causing, it will be pain for the children, especially for the children. And this tube down to this called the eustachian tube, which is connecting the throat, any throat infections, or you could see if you put any ear drops or nose drops or throat, anything, it may come to the ear, or when you put in ear, it coming to the it is a connection. So any infection is easily will be transmitted. So continuous infections also may cause the deafness, and also continuous infection also may affect the meninges of the brain. Meningitis also it may cause. Then otitis media, inflammation of the middle ear, it all will come in. Tymphanic membrane will be getting damaged. And one more thing you have to remember, this round window is called the secondary tympanic membrane. Understand? So you have to remember these waves are going through this one and it is coming out, so it is called making the balance it. So this is about the physiology of hearing, or the hearing mechanism, or physiology of hearing, anything they ask, you can write and remember some of the things. And what are all the shape of the phone, what is the smallest bone, they will ask. Anvil shaped phone, sternip size phone is called the stapes. Sometimes smallest bone they will be asking. So this is about the structure of anatomy, physiology of ear. So you just draw these pictures in your notebook, and I will post this copy of it into this one, and draw it and learn it. So you don't mug up anything, you just draw the picture and try to remember and apply into your practical books, and so that you will apply into your exam. Thank you.